Welcome back to another reaction video brought to you by One Mind Syndicate. I am your host, Gersh1, and I know I said that we don't really make these types of videos, but upon viewer request, you guys were asking me to react to a bunch of the Soda's shorts. So Soda's is a YouTube channel. I'll put a link down in the description below. Go subscribe to his channel. He only has 71,000 views. He deserves more, but he creates animations specifically for 40K, and they're really funny and they're really good. I've watched a couple of them. He has a lot on his page. We're gonna only react to like a couple, 2 or 3, and then you guys have to go watch the rest. I'm also gonna put a link to his Patreon down in the comment section below, just so that he can also, continue to make these really funny animations. And if you guys have suggestions for other things you guys want me to react to, I will, because I kind of understand now where the fun in reaction videos comes out. It's in the comment section. So after we react to these, let's comment down below because you guys are pretty funny. So first one that we're going to look at is called Orchestra, O-R-K, and we'll see what happens. I recognize the sound right off the bat because it reminds me of the Dawn of War stuff. So I wonder if you clipped bits and pieces from the Dawn of War little catchphrases that the orcs say, and then just posted on there. Other than Wog, I don't really know what else he said. It's funny because the first guy, the guy drumming, it looks like he has those Crozius weapons or whatever, the ones that the what are they called, chaplains carry. So it's funny in my mind that these orcs probably attacked some Space Marine chapter and got a hold of 2 of the Crozius Arcanums, I think they're called, and those are basically just holy relics. They're power things. So the fact that he's using them to beat on drums that are really just, it looks like trash cans. It's pretty funny. The fact that it looks like a warlord, so it's probably, I'm guessing, a war boss or a warlord. That's the main guitar singer. I don't know if there is a class of orc that specializes in like music. There should be. It'd be kind of fun, because within orc culture there are different clans, and each clan has its own little specialization, and just like the Space Marines, and specifically like Chaos Space Marines, has a special like Noise Marines. I wonder why GW never created a special like Orc Holler type of clan, because you have the Speed Freaks, the Goths, the Blood Axes, all of those, the Snake Bites. But I don't ever remember hearing about a music specific orc clan. It would be cool if this was a homebrew and you can create that on the tabletop. Just a bunch of orcs with like guitars that turn into shootas, because you could turn anything into a shooter. But all in all, this is really, really funny. I don't like the fact that at the end the orcs do this, so like the heavy metal sign. Instead they should do this, because if you look at the emblem of the war boss, he has a golf clan emblem. And the golf clan is just basically, I guess it would be like a bull's head. So doing this as the antlers of the bull instead of this makes more sense. But good video. Let's move to the next one. I'm going to pick these at random. This one I haven't seen. It's 42 minutes. I'm going to let the ad play because, we got to support each other with ad revenue. So I'm going to let the ad play on this one. And while that's waiting, I don't think it gives you any background. It just says this is a Warhammer fan made. Or this is Warhammer fan made, and that's it. So let's go ahead and watch it. Ooh, a monolith. So they're Necrons. The title of this is Merry Christmas 40K. I don't know if I already mentioned that. Oh, he's just showing like a full scale of all the different... Oh, that's trippy. I like it. I feel like this this video would be something that Warhammer TV would create. It's basically all the races, or the majority of the good major races of the 40K galaxy, because Tau aren't there, and then they're playing a tabletop version of their own game. So it's Necrons versus Imperial Guard, it looks like, and the Alpha Legion is off to the side. I don't know why the Alpha Legion is there. Oh, at Eldar, there's some Eldar warriors there. Pretty good one. I like the goofiness and the meme quality of these types of videos, so it's cool. Last one we'll do work in progress Krieg. Those are Cadians, and looks like a Dark Angel leading them. That's kind of weird. Here's a So the badass thing about like 40K and understanding a little bit about the lore is that you can take something like this, which is only 30 seconds, and you can take out so much from it. Like, the first thing that comes to my attention is, why is there one Space Marine leading a squad of Cadians? That should never happen. Like, the last time that happened was during the Bad App War, and it really wasn't, like, you're supposed to have a separation between the Imperial Guard and the Adeptus Astartes, so Space Marines. And the reason for that is because if you ever have them combine, you have the threat of them becoming a stronger force and essentially doing another Horus Heresy. It would be crazy for just one chapter and one regiment to do it, but like, it's the principle of the matter. So the fact that you have one Space Marine leading a squad of Imperial Guardsmen is interesting. I mean, you might have, this might be like a certain military campaign where these guys are in charge of a whole platoon, maybe, or whatever the regiment size may be, maybe the entire regiment. But normally this isn't the case. Usually Space Marines have a little bit of arrogance in their blood too, where they would say like, you know, the Imperial Guard is just going to get in the way. Let them be the cannon fodder, and let the Space Marines and my battle brothers do the work. Now, the other cool thing about this is that you see the Cadian Guard eyeing the Death Corps of Krieg, which is something that we have to keep in mind whenever we're playing on the tabletop, because there's different regiments. I know for Games Workshop you only have the Cadian Guard. You could only purchase the Cadian Guard. Well, no, that's a lie. I still think you could still buy like the old Volstrayan Firstborn and like different, like the Steel Legion and stuff like that. Forge World definitely has all those things, but the one thing about the Imperial Guard is that it's supposed to be a mixed match of different regiments in fighting in one campaign, because what the Adeptus Administratum is basically doing is it's drawing these regiments from all these different planets to fight in one like important major battle. Other than like sometimes you have planetary defense force and stuff like that. So the eyeing, or like the connection between like an Acadian guardsman looking at a Death Corps of Krieg must be a little bit shocking, because you're basically introducing a completely new type of warrior. Sorry for the hounds, they're barking. And if that new warrior or that other regiment is as bizarre looking as the Death Corps of Krieg, it must be scary, especially because like the Acadian Guard, their armor, like they don't have any face masks or anything like that, or breathing apparatus, and yet the Death Corps of Krieg does. Like they have to. So that must be so like foreign and alien to these Deathcore of Krieg guardsmen who have been trained probably their entire life of like with the idea of what a warrior of the Imperium should look like, and then they see these guys and they look as alien to them as any alien. So that's something that sometimes gets covered in certain codex or like a story or like a novel, but it's something that deserves more attention. That like when an Imperial Guard regiment is on the tabletop, it doesn't necessarily have to follow the rules of like of uniformity. So like there could be two different units in the same battlefield that look completely different but fulfill the same role of just being Imperial Guardsmen. But like I said, go over there. Sodas deserves a definite subscribe, and let him know One Mind Syndicate sent you. And see all the other content that he has created. If you guys want me to react to any other, whatever it may be, whether it's just like a trailer or an actual channel, let me know. I'll go ahead and do that. Let me know, and I'll go ahead and create that for you guys. Now, I don't want to make this into a reaction channel, obviously, because I want to stick with the 40 Facts videos, but you guys requested it, so I am providing this for you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. This was Gershwin with One Mind Syndicate, signing out.
Used to put my freedom first in any situation. I knew I never had that much to lose.